Here we have for sale our 2017 on a 17 plate Renault Trafic Sport. That's the trim level. This is the LL29, should I say, which is long wheelbase, low roof, 29 minutes. It's got a 2.9 ton gross vehicle weight. It's got the 1.6 DCI engine with 120 brake horsepower, and that's accompanied with a 6-speed manual gearbox. And what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Renault Trafic Sport of this age, and we'll also talk you through the condition, ownership of this particular vehicle as well, seeing as it is currently available for sale at the time of recording. So starting here at the rear of the vehicle, we can see here that we've got rear barn doors. What I mean by that are two doors which open in that sort of fashion. You can see here in this light a lovely metallic black. This really in this direct sunlight here, you can really see the metallic fleck in the paint. It is very, very nice indeed. In terms of the paintwork condition, it is in fantastic condition throughout this van, as I'm sure you'll see throughout the video. Looking here down that driver's side of the vehicle there, you can just see, using those reflections, a perfect light here to do this today. You can just see how clean and straight that vehicle is. Of course, if there is anything that I can see, I will point out to you. Looking here, as I say, at the rear doors, there's a very small little pin dent just here. Very common to see on these vans where someone unfortunately shuts the wrong door first. I say we do see that a lot, unfortunately, but other than that, these rear doors are looking in fantastic order throughout. Looking at the rear bumper then, on a Trafic Sport, you get rear parking sensors as standard, integrated nicely there into the rear bumper, and you can see there the Sport model derivative there. If we open up the rear barn doors, then we can start to have a look at the load area. When you open up these rear barn doors, you can, by using this little handle just here, if you pull on that, you can open the doors up to their full 180-degree position. And you can do exactly the same with both doors. Of course, they will lock into place if you want to at 90 degrees. But as I say, you can open these right out there to 180 degrees. Gives you maximum accessibility then into the rear. And you can see here that the van is fully ply-lined in the rear. This is used ply lining. We haven't replaced it. But you can see here, by the condition of this, that it's certainly not had a hard life. Another area to also look at are these sort of painted, exposed areas just here. And again, it's these sorts of areas you need to be looking at when viewing vans to see those sort of telltale signs of what kind of work the vehicle has been doing. And this certainly does not look like this has been doing any heavy work. The long wheelbase as well, fantastic for that extra load length. The long wheelbase, all of the extra length is in the back. The cab is exactly the same size, so all of the extra length is in the back. You can see the wheel arches are covered there. Plenty of tie-down points in the back here as well, and you can see we've also got that factory-fitted bulkhead with the load-through hatch as well, which I'll talk you through in just a second. You can remove the factory-fitted bulkheads. They are just bolted in around the outside. Moving then on around the van and to the passenger side of the vehicle, and again, using those reflections where available. It's looking really, really clean and smart. On the Trafic Sport as well, you do get the 17-inch alloy wheels. Little tip for you. So on the same platform as the Renault Trafic, you get the Vauxhall Vivaro, and the Sport equivalent is what Vauxhall call the Sportive. The Sportive doesn't come with alloy wheels, so can be a bonus if you're looking for one of these vans. Can be a bonus to go for the Renault rather than the Vauxhall, because you get a bit of extra spec, and that includes, as I say, alloy wheels as standard. 120 brake horsepower, as I mentioned at the start of the video, and you can see that there noted on the badge. Looking here, as I say, at the side of the vehicle, you can see my reflection here, just how clean and tidy this van really is. There's a couple of small little touch-ins here just around the door handle, which I say very common. Of course, these are the sort of areas which do get a bit of use. If we open up the side loading door, then we can have a look here at the condition of the load area from this angle. It's all looking very, very nice indeed. The step there, you can see the condition of the bulkhead as well, and as I mentioned, they are just bolted in around the outside, so you can remove those. And then, as I say, we've got the load through hatch as well. There's a little handle just on there. Open that up, it sticks to the bulkhead via a magnet, and that allows you then to load all the way through there underneath the passenger seats. Little tip for you again on the Renault Trafic. Let me just turn the radio down here. Little tip for you on the Renault Trafic. When you flip the seats forward, there's a little tab just here. Pull on that tab, you can flip the seats forward. Underneath the passenger seat, then you've got this red tab. pull on that, and what that allows you to do then is to load all the way through right into the passenger footwell of the vehicle. So it gives you a fantastic load length, as I say, all the way through to here. So for a van of this size, you really do have a fantastic load length. If you've got maybe, I don't know, long lengths of skirting board, etc., that type of thing, then it is ideal for that pipe, possibly. Looking then inside the cab, our first look inside the cab here, you can see the passenger door card there is all in very good order. Same with the passenger step, the floor. I'll just take away the sheet just there. You can see the condition there of the floor. Same again with the seats, all in very good order. There's no rips, tears, cigarette burns, anything like that. It doesn't smell like a smoker's vehicle in here as well. You can pick up the middle seat just here as well. And you can also fold down this center part just here. There's a little handle just there. You can fold that down, and that then gives you a nice cup holder up here. This is actually a removable clipboard. Very nice to store some paperwork. A couple of little card holders there as well. So that's very, very nice to have in the middle. Dashboard is all looking very nice. You have a little top glove box up here. The condition is all really, really smart. No excessive scratching or scuffs, anything along those lines. Moving then around to the front of the vehicle. Again, giving you a chance to look at the alloys. Tiny little mark there on that particular alloy. Colour-coded front bumper on a Trafic Sport as well. A couple of minor stone chips at the bottom of the front bumper. Again, kind of as to be expected on a vehicle of this age. And looking at the bonnet here, you know, a couple of very minor stone chips, but all in all, as I'm sure you'll agree, looking very, very smart indeed. It's a ever so slight little pin dent just there, probably where someone's pushed the bonnet down with their hand. But that is a very nice looking van in the metallic black, in the long wheelbase, and as I say, in the sport specs you get, as I say, the colour-coded front bumper, colour-coded mirrors, alloy wheels. Does look really nice. You also get front fog lights as well, and there is, I can just see there, a small little mark just here at the very, very bottom of the bumper, just down there. If we open up the driver's door, then we can have a look at the spec and condition inside here. This is a one owner from new vehicle. It's been on lease from new, not a rental vehicle, but it has been on a lease contract to a company from brand new. Hence why it's got some nice tyres on it. It's got Dunlop tyres on it and things like that. Is always a sign that a vehicle has been well maintained. We've got 2 full remote keys with the vehicle as well, and this vehicle is Euro 6. You can take this into the ultra low emission zone areas without having to pay the ultra low emission zone charge. On top of the driver's door, we have electric windows, electric mirrors. You can see we've got height adjustability here of the driver's seat. Looking at the step there, all in good order. Again, we can take away the sheet here, give you a look at the floor. There is a bit of wear to the floor there, but nothing really excessive at all. As I mentioned, 2 full remote keys with the vehicle. We've got radio controls here behind the steering wheel. These are controls for the onboard computers. This is where you can toggle through the range, etc. Nice steering wheel on the Trafic Sport as well, with this nice stitching inside here. And these controls here are for the cruise control, which is very nice to have indeed when you accompany that with a 6-speed gearbox. Auto-activated lights, auto-activated wipers, and you can see there, mileage 35,623 miles. Service light is on at the moment, so we will be fully servicing this vehicle before it leaves us. Phone holder up on top of here, and then we look at this fantastic screen. If you go to the radio page here, you can see that we've got DAB radio up here, which is very nice, and you've also got satellite navigation on here as well, as you can see, all working correctly. Of course, when you get your phone connected to this via Bluetooth, you can play your music through it if you wanted to. Air conditioning, which I'm pleased to say is blowing very cold on a hot day like today. 6-speed manual gearbox. You've got another little cup holder just down there as well when this one is out of the way. But all in all, fantastic spec and in lovely condition throughout as well. So just to summarise, this is a one owner from new Renault Trafic Sport. It's the LL29, so 2.9 tonne gross vehicle weight, long wheelbase, 1.6 DCI engine, 120 brake horsepower. Fantastic condition throughout, it must be said. And all the usual trimmings and spec that you get on a Trafic Sport. And you've got the bonus of it being Euro 6 as well. So you can take this into the ultra low emission zone areas, which are expanding all the time. If you'd like to inquire, please feel free to give us a call on either of the numbers listed there at the bottom of the sign. We can arrange finance on all of our vehicles starting as low as 7.9% APR, and we can also take cars or vans in part exchange as well. We'll look forward to hearing from you. Thank you very much for watching.